YouTubers, this is the near the end of the third session for my GreatDanePicks.com Libby's Picks. This is the graph. Let me zoom in 200%. So basically, when I left you off here at the end of the second session, Libby had done pretty strong on her own, up to 90%. I had frozen out at 39%. After the second session, and my goal was, to get 30%. I kind of put the goal in the red line here, so I was above my goal already. So I was kind of lost for something. So I said, if I get 5% or something like that, 45 or 50, I'd freeze out again. So rolling to the tape here, this dark blue is where I was frozen at, where the arrow is basically right there. And then I had a one-day dip, and then I exploded the second day. I don't remember the record the second day, but it was really, really nice, as you can see. And it got me up to almost $3,300, or a little over $33,000. Started with a $20,000 bankroll, and now popped up over $33,000. So that's 65% ROI, making $13,000 on a $20,000 bankroll. So that's where I froze it. So I've been pretty inactive this session, just like I've been very inactive the other two sessions. That's where you get this dark blue line that follows us out here. Fortunately, unlike the other sessions where Libby did stronger, she hit, because she started at 55% and I started at 39%. That down and up popped her up to 80%. And then she's been on a slide ever since, a terrible slide. It's okay because I haven't been betting, but you just see how poor those picks are. Looked like it was going to stabilize a little bit, and then it went in the toilet again. So she's actually down below, picking every single pick she does. And keep in mind, both these graphs include betting both sides when that exists, and there's been a lot of double-sided favorite winners, so you're losing money on each one of those games. So it's my real world is I don't play head-to-head. That all it does for me is increase your bankroll, and it'll give you a slightly higher number than what we got here, or actually sometimes quite good, several $1,000s higher. And by the end of the season, it'll probably be $5,000 higher than what it is when you can start to take those heads-to-heads out. But I include them here because that's just easiest for me to calculate. So a little, you can win with those, but she's not doing well at all in those head-to-heads. Those head-to-heads, you need those dogs to win the head-to-head to make money, and mostly they've been favorites. So I seem to be a day off. I must have gone through early in the season and picked. Usually I pick it up on the 71st game. And I must have wrote down the 70th. That's why I got it starting on the 18th, but I probably start on the 19th. So today's plays and tomorrow's plays will still be on this session. I'll be frozen. But if that hits the 71st, then I've got a scenario where it hits the 73rd. If not, it'll be the 20th. But it's going to be Sunday or Monday that I'm going to pick up the new session. And hopefully she'll get out of this tail slide over here that she's been in. Just a humongous tail slide. Lost nearly $10,000. I'm sorry, $20,000, right? Lost a whole ton from the peak up here, or from where I'm just at 36,000. She's almost back down to 16. Had to move the title box again, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully she stabilizes, and if she pops, I'm going to be looking. I guess I'm at 65. I'll be looking for 70. I'm not going to be too greedy. Here was my, the red line again was where I wanted to be, and I'm, I wanted to be at 30%, and I'm at 65%. So if I can make 70, that's almost my season goal. I'll keep playing. I got the bar out here, but hopefully she'll pop up at some point. And I just won't keep. I can't imagine her losing this 20,000 here and then losing another 20,000. That would be really, really weird as far as numbers. But that's it. All right. So yeah, follow me on GreatDanePicks.com, or subscribe and invest. I might start running some specials, or I might run some frees. If I make my 70%, I could care less. I'll give away picks for you. Or follow out on WagerMind, GreatDanePicks.com. That's real life validation. I've put that in some other videos to show you that these are real picks. the Great Dane picks and the thing. It ends up being a little bit different because the odds and stuff are different. This is covers data versus that, but very similar. Overall, this is what you're talking about, and this is how you're making money in sports. So I've had 3 good sessions, and hopefully I can pop that 70%. That green line I got there, and see where it goes. Last year I made 90% on through all 7 sessions on MLB, and this year I'm hopefully on track. But you never know; it's a dangerous world. Anyways, thanks, and we'll